Dear students, today we are going to do a poem from class 11 English textbook Hornbill, and the name of the poem is The Laburnum Top, written by Ted Hughes. Now this poem talks about the laburnum tree, laburnum top of the tree, that is the green cover of the tree. So the poet talks about the laburnum tree. Now first of all, let us understand what a laburnum tree is. A laburnum tree is a short tree with hanging branches and yellow flowers and poisonous seeds. In Hindi we call it as Amal Tas ka ped. So now in this poem, the season, the poet talks about the autumn season. In the autumn season, there is silence and peace on the tree. In the environment, there is silence and peace, and there is stillness on this tree. And the poet describes about the beauty and silence of nature, beauty and silence of the natural world. Now there is also a bird in the poem, goldfinch. The tree is silent and it is autumn season. The bird goldfinch arrives. What is goldfinch? It is a small singing bird with yellow feathers on its wings. So the tree is silent, there is stillness. The goldfinch arrives and it disturbs its calmness, and then there is noise, it feeds its young ones. There is a lot of noise made by the young ones, their chitterings and flapping of wings. After feeding the birds in the nest which is inside the tree, the bird again flies into the sky. So the poem describes about the laburnum top, the laburnum tree which is silent and still, then the arrival of the bird which causes a lot of noise and the whole tree starts shaking like an engine. So now there are various literary devices, poetic devices used by the poet in this poem. There is alliteration, simile, metaphors, symbols are there, which we will discuss while discussing the poem. Now let's come to the poem. The laburnum top is silent, quiet, still. The top of the tree is silent, quiet, there is stillness, there is peace, there is calmness. In the afternoon, yellow September sunlight. What is the time of the day? It is afternoon. Yellow September time means bright sunshine. It is September month. A few leaves are yellowing because it is autumn season. The leaves are getting yellow and all its seeds fallen. The seeds have fallen due to the autumn season. Autumn is the season when the leaves dry up, they become yellow and they start falling down. Till the goldfinch, that is, it is afternoon, there is silence till this bird arrives. The goldfinch comes with a twitching chirp, with its twitching sound, with its chirping sound, the bird arrives. A suddenness, suddenly there is movement, there is suddenness. A startlement, that is amazement, at a branch end. At the end of the branch there is amazement. There is some movement, sudden movement. Then sleek as a lizard. Then sleek, smooth as a lizard, like a lizard. This is a simile, poetic device. Simile, comparison, using the word as a lizard, and alert and abrupt. The sudden movement is sudden. So she is the goldfinch, the bird enters smoothly like a lizard. It is alert and it is abrupt, sudden movement. It makes sudden movement and it enters the thickness of the tree. Thickness of the tree because there it has its nest. It has its young ones there. And a machine starts up. As the bird enters into the thickness of the tree, into its nest, a machine starts up because there is a lot of noise. The young ones waiting for their mother to bring food. So they start chirping, they start flapping their wings. A lot of noise is there, there is shaking, the tree starts shaking. It seems as if a machine has started. Of chitterings, machine has started with the noise of chitterings of the birds. tremor means flapping of the wings, and trillings, that is chirping, noise by the birds. The whole tree trembles and thrills. The whole tree trembles and thrills means as if it is surprised, because moments ago there was stillness and silence, and suddenly there is noise. The tree thrills. It is the engine of our family. It here is for the tree. The tree is the engine of our family. The poet has compared the tree with the engine. That is, the tree is the engine of our family. Why is the tree called as the engine of the family? Because there is a lot of noise due to the birds, young ones of the bird, and there is trilling, there is flapping of their wings, the whole tree starts shaking. It seems as if an engine has started. So the tree is called as an engine, and the poetic device here is the tree trembles and thrills. It is the engine of a family. Engine of a family is the metaphor, comparison. The tree compared with the engine. She stokes it full. The bird feeds its young ones. It seems that as if it is an engine, and the bird has come to feed the fuel to the engine. But inside the bird, young ones are there, so she feeds the young ones. Then flirts out, it moves out briskly to a branch end. It goes out briskly, quickly towards the end of the branch, the branch end of the tree. That is, after feeding the birds, its young ones, the bird moves towards the end of the branch and showing her barred face identity mask. What is barred face? Barred face means this bird has stripes on its face and its feathers, and it gives the appearance of having bars. That is somebody behind the bars. So it has stripes. So her striped face and her feathers are her identity. Mask means cover. The bars, the stripes are like a cover on its face, like a mask on its face. So what is the identity of the bird? That it has stripes on its face and feathers. So it shows its striped face and which is its identity. Then with eerie, what is eerie? Mysterious, delicate, soft, whistling sound, chirp whisperings, that is, it's chirping, soft sound, whispering sound. The bird at the end of the branch makes this whispering sound, whistling sound, as if it is satisfied after feeding its birds, its young ones, and she launches away. It launches away into the sky. It flies into the sky. So after feeding its young ones, it comes to the end of the branch from where it launches into the sky towards the infinite means sky. Infinite is sky. Towards the sky. And the laburnum subsides to empty. Empty means silence, no noise. The laburnum tree comes back to silence. There is stillness and silence again. So what happens? In the beginning there is silence and stillness, and the bird arrives, enters into its nest. Lot of noise is there. Shaking of the tree. The tree shakes. Tree looks like an engine. And after feeding the young ones, the bird goes back towards the end of the tree and flies into the sky. Again there is silence. So what does the poet want to explain in this poem? That the silence of the tree, or the silence of the environment, the silence of the tree, the stillness of the tree is disturbed by the arrival of the bird, and if the bird goes back, again there is stillness. We can also say that in life, when one is living a peaceful life, something disturbing happens, the person is shaken. After the time passes, the problem is over, the circumstances are over, again there is silence. So we can learn a lesson that whatever happens, it will pass away, again there will be silence. So now let us see what are the literary devices. One is alliteration. Tree trembles. T, 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 T. These two sounds are, this sound T is repeated. So the tree trembles. Next is simile. Sleek as a lizard. What is simile? Comparison using the word as or like. The bird is, the movement of the bird is, or the bird is compared to a lizard. sleek, smooth as a lizard. Metaphor, again it is a direct comparison. The tree is called as the engine of your family. So that is metaphor. So what is the difference between simile and metaphor? Simile is when we use the word like or as. He fought like a lion in the field. Like a lion in the field is simile. He was a lion in the field. What does it mean? We are directly referring to the quality, the bravery of the lion. So he was a lion in the field is metaphor. वो युद्ध में शेर था. This is metaphor. वह शेर की तरह से लड़ा. He fought like a lion is simile. वह युद्ध में शेर था. Metaphor. He was a lion in the field. So, next is there are symbols in the poem. Laburnum tree is a symbol of peace and serenity. Then yellow September, autumn season, it symbolizes autumn season of decay, deterioration, the leaves become yellow and fall. Goldfinch is a symbol of liveliness, movement, activity, vivaciousness. So these are the symbols in the poem. Now let us discuss the question answers of the poem. Answers to be given in 30-40 words. First question is, what do you notice about the beginning and ending of the poem? We notice that in the beginning there is silence and stillness on the laburnum tree, and in the end also there is silence and stillness. In between the bird arrives, there is a lot of noise, movement and all. When the bird flies away, again there is silence, which symbolizes the peace and silence in man's life, which is a part of his life. Same way, next is, what is the movement of the bird and the tree compared to? The movement of the bird is compared to the movement of a lizard. Smooth as a lizard, very smoothly. Sleek as a lizard, smooth as a lizard, it moves inside very softly, stealthily and alert. So the bird's movement is compared to the movement of a lizard, and the tree is compared to an engine. The tree is the engine of the bird's family, because there is a lot of, when the bird enters, starts feeding its young ones, they start chittering, chirping, flapping their wings. Lot of noise is there. It seems a machine has started. It seems as if an engine has started. The bird has stoked it, that is fed the fuel to it, and it has started. So the movement of the tree is compared to an engine. The next is, what does her barred face identity mask mean? The bird has a barred face identity mask. Mask is a face cover. So we can say that the bird has stripes on its face and feathers, which is its identity. It looks like a barred face, stripes are there. So the striped face and feathers is its identity. What is the central idea of the poem? The theme. The central idea is that there is silence. Basically the central idea is the poet describes about the quietness and stillness and peace on the tree in the autumn season, and there is the leaves are yellowing, the seeds have fallen, so it indicates decay in the autumn season, deterioration in the autumn season, and there is silence in nature. And that is how the poet tries to convey that in the autumn season there is silence and peace. In this poem, this peace is disturbed due to the arrival of the goldfinch. So in a way we can say it has also conveyed a message. Firstly, about the instinct of the parent. The mother bird has come to feed its young ones. It feeds them and goes away. Secondly, we can also say that there is stillness and peace in life. That is an integral part of man's life. There is peace and stillness, and it gets disturbed due to some circumstances, and then again when the time is over, subsides.